Alright, so we're going to solve this example. Remember, there's no difference in solving equations and inequalities except when you have an inequality, if you multiply or divide by a negative number, then your sign will flip. Now, it's the same thing here on this problem as we did before when we were just solving equations with fractions. It doesn't make a difference that it's an inequality, again, unless we multiply or divide by a negative number. So what are we going to do to get rid of the fractions? Well, we're going to multiply. Now remember, you can multiply by just like a common denominator, which is just multiply by all the denominators. That is not the least common denominator. So you could multiply by a number smaller than that to be able to do this, but you'll get the same answer in the end. Alright, so I'm going to multiply all of these by 2, 4, and 8. So it makes it easy for us to cancel. Alright, so in this first one, my 2's will cancel. 4 times 8 is 32 times what's left in the parentheses. Plus, on the second one, my 4's cancel. So 2 times 8 is 16 times what's left in the parentheses. Bring down your inequality. On the third one there, your 8's will cancel. 2 times 4 is 8 times what you have left in the parentheses. And then we're just solving this inequality here. So I'm going to multiply right there. There's no plus or minus sign inside the parentheses, so we're not distributing. We're just straight multiplying. So 32 times 1m is 32m, plus 16 times 3 is 48. My inequality doesn't change. And then 8 times 3 is 24. So we go here. Alright, so now let's solve the inequality. So I'm going to subtract the 48. So I get 32m. 48 minus 48 cancels. My inequality does not change. And I get a negative 24. Then divide by the 32. And so we get m. My inequality does not switch because I divided, but it was not negative. And so I end up with a negative 24 over 32 reduces to 3 over 4. Now you could put negative 0.75. That's fine because it's exact. Now this one just said to solve. So if that's all the problem says, we're done. But if it says to also write it in interval notation, then you need to. Remember, if it's a less than symbol, that means it's, and m is first, your variable's first, that means it's going to negative infinity. So negative infinity, and it always gets a parenthesis, comma, your number, and then look at your inequality symbol. Is there an equal to on it? If yes, you use a bracket. If no, you use a parenthesis.